Hey everyone, okay, the best and the worst of MAC products, at least in my opinion. So let's make a start on the worst ones, why not? Okay, so the worst ones, the first one that I really dislike are the luster eyeshadows. MAC are renowned for having great eyeshadows and most of them are very good indeed. But the luster ones are the least good of all of them. I think they're prone to flaking, they're just a pain in the ass and they do not blend as nicely as all the other ones. Which I think for the price, considering that the price is going up on them, or has gone up, or is continuously slightly going up, I expect more. The next one that I absolutely love, but not for its use, so it's in the worst category, is MAC Fix Plus, which is like a baby version of this. This will not fix your makeup. It does not fix makeup. So for that purpose, it's in the bad bin. But what it can do is, if you've powdered your skin, and I like to use a lot of powder, spritzing this on the face can bring back normality to the skin, which is a wonderful thing. But it's in the bad products because it doesn't really fix your makeup at all. Not even, it might fix it for 30 seconds longer than otherwise, but it's very sad. The other one that's a terrible product is the Prep and Prime Eye Primer, which, considering all the amazing eye primers out there, you think the MAC would come up with some really amazing one, and instead it's a horrible product. It doesn't really prep the eye. To be honest, it's better off as a concealer if your skin tone can sort of take it, but otherwise it's a very kind of mediocre product that doesn't really prime the eyelid at all. It certainly doesn't add vibrancy to the shadows or make them last longer at all. Very disappointing. And even more of a disappointment, which, I mean, I don't think that they ever want to come up with a bad product, right? But Big Bounce, who knew? Even the people I spoke to at MAC didn't like them. And there's no surprise, they were horrible products that really didn't do what they were supposed to do. They creased, they smeared, they smudged. There was no need for it, because when you are MAC, you can create amazing products. So to come out with a product that creased, that smeared, that smudged, the only way you could really use them is to layer them with a shadow over the top. But that's really, I guess, not the point, because you shouldn't have to make it work. It should work by itself, and then we can kind of adapt it. Some really good products, of course, are MAC brow pencils. Let me find some for you. I know I've got some because I love them. There you go. Absolutely brilliant. Little retractable ones that come up. They are absolutely gorgeous. Sometimes pencils can be way too warm. I think this section is absolutely great because the lighter shades are much more cool base and the deeper shades are much warmer, because sometimes with deeper skin tones, ebony skin tones, we need to warm up the brow, but with lighter skin tones like mine, it's much better to have a slightly ashier, cooler brow. So they're excellent. MAC Fluid Line as well, gel eyeliner, phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. A great eyeshadow, no better, no worse than Bobbi Brown's one, but cheaper, especially if you've got a MAC Pro card, which you can get. MAC Full Coverage Foundation. I'm sorry if you can hear interference, but I've got my phone and it tells me what I need to know, because I have lists, I write lists on it so that I can speak to you. I should have put it on airplane mode, I'm sorry. Anyway, MAC Full Coverage Foundation. Amazing product. It is a pro item in terms of you can get it in pro stores, but you don't have to be a pro to buy it. You can call them up and they will send it to you, no problem. Beautiful foundation, 30 grams of product, and it lasts you a very long time. Used with a beauty blender brush. It's beautiful, sheer and gorgeous, but it can cover a tattoo. It's an amazing product. MAC eyeshadows, of course, because they are, apart from the luster ones, very beautiful eyeshadows and a myriad of colors, which is wonderful. And MAC blush. The pro blushes, Azalea and Full Fuchsia, Devil, gorgeous, bright, vibrant shades. If you can only get those shades, don't worry about it, because they will be universally accepted on pale skin and the deeper skin tones. So get the ones that you can use on the most amount of people. MAC Prep and Prime Lip is one of the, just put this back. See, I have this thing, I see stuff around me and I'm like, MAC Prep and Prime Lip does what it says. It can absolutely stop lipstick from feathering and from bleeding. So if you're prone to that, and there's a ways around to stop that, I'll do a video on it, but it works. It's a very, very decent, good product, and it works. MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation. NW30 here. Very, very, very good product. Never used to like it, but I've worked my way around it. If you find it's too heavy and too powdery, MAC Fit Plus can make your skin look normal and beautiful again. And if you've got very oily skin and you like the idea of a powder foundation, this really does have a good amount of pigment. It also contains 15 grams of product. Laura Mercier do a mineral foundation, which only contains 8 grams of product. It's a very good one, but this contains nearly double, and they're pretty similar, so this is a much better option. MAC Skin Finish Natural, because it looks so good on the skin, whether it is used like this or you can spritz it with water. You don't have to use Fix Plus, water's fine, and it will go on heavier and cover more problem areas of the face. And lastly, MAC Studio Tech Foundation. If you are the lucky people and you're in the NW 25 range or the NC 25, then go for NC 27. It's a combination of the 25 in W and the 25 in the C, and it's the most beautiful neutral color. Studio Tech Foundation is an amazing product and goes on beautifully with a kind of goat haired foundation brush like this. Buff it in, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And last but not least, as I mentioned before, is MAC Fix Plus, because it will bring normality and radiance back to the skin that has been powdered, because we need to powder to set our foundation so it doesn't move all day long. But sometimes when we've over powdered, and it's so easy with a powder and a puff, we want to bring back some form of normality, so using that is a beautiful thing. All in all, MAC far outweigh the positives than they do the negatives. So it's definitely a brand you should be checking out. And also, if you're a professional, you have a beauty blog or other things, look into getting a MAC Pro card, because it's not as difficult as people think. So have a look. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.